Terminator. So I watched the trailers. My knowledge of Terminator is so small outside the book. I know the movies, but I don't really dig deep into the canon. And I'll be honest, I think the Terminator series is basically a massive convoluted mess.
And Judgment Day is a masterpiece, sir.
I think, yeah, Terminators are good, but I think Terminators in general is just a convoluted mess. So when I saw this trailer, I'll be 100% honest, I didn't know what the hell was going on. And it took like 2 or 3 tries. But then I went onto your guys' respective things. I talked to you guys, and you guys were losing your minds over this trailer. Because I don't know enough.
Horrible.
I don't know enough about Terminator.
Fuck this.
Lose it. So let's start with Robert. Well, let's first actually start with Spidey, because you're probably the least offended besides me out of this trailer, because I don't care.
Okay. Start with me, because I think I'm the most offended.
No. Yeah, but no, we're gonna know. He's right. We should go through least escalated to the worst. So I don't follow the lore outside of the main movies just because I don't care. So
I'm the same thing.
The Sarah Connor Chronicles. Not that it's bad. I just didn't really care for it. It's not bad. Just didn't care for it. But I loves me those first 2 movies.
I do too.
And Judgment Day is my absolute favorites. Now I know why you cry.
My favorite Salvation. Wait, no.
What?
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's 2.
Because
it's the first one.
I adore the first one. I absolutely love the second one. The third one didn't bother me. It was whatever.
I hate that movie.
Salvation pissed me off because it was
I enjoyed Salvation.
No Terminator movie should be PG-13. I am sorry. At the very least, Rise of the Machines knew that it had to fucking be violent. So I'll give them that much of the benefit of the doubt. But a PG-13 Terminator movie, could you say that with full conviction? A PG-13 Terminator movie, I don't mind it and so much. I can see why other people do, and it partially does annoy me because it goes back. It erases 3 and Salvation. Fine, I get it, right? But it also erases Judgment Day. I'm like, why do you even need to touch Judgment Day?
It's a masterpiece. When I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie, and not old Arnold Schwarzenegger, new Arnold Schwarzenegger, I was like, whoa, what? Well,
see, they're trying to pull on your nostalgia strings. That's partially.
What they're trying to do is what they did with Star Trek.
Yeah,
that's what they're trying to do, and I'm sorry, I don't think it's gonna work for this fucking series.
Wait, what are you talking? Into Darkness or 09?
No. The first one. The original's canon, but it's not anymore. You know.
Oh, all right.
They're changing the timelines.
Basically, what they're talking about is when Leonard Nimoy connected with other Leonard Nimoy.
That's exactly what it is.
So both universes exist, but they don't really, and it's really awkward.
We're just following the Zelda breakthrough in the line.
Yeah,
in the timeline.
We're trying to be really clever about this whole thing, but it's really just a convoluted mess when you take 2 minutes to think about it.
No, but they're also trying to pull on your nostalgia strings too, because if you notice, they got the naked dragon chick from Game of Thrones, and she sort of looks like a young Linda Hamilton. Not exactly, but sort of.
No.
Right?
The thing is, she does, but she looks. The thing is, this girl is older than me. Emilia Clarke is older than me. She looks fucking 16.
That's probably
that's the only issue I have with it is I'm like, dude, she looks and sounds like a fucking teenager. And Sarah Connor's supposed to be 26 or something?
But Eeyores the cop, the T-1000, freaking looks like they're trying to harken back to the T-1000 in Judgment Day. Same thing with Arno and the T-800. It's all pulling back from Judgment Day. So I don't even... For a movie that's trying to I don't get it. Why are you erasing the movie that you're trying to pay so much of an homage to?
Terminator writers, I don't know if you need to know this before we move on to Storm's thoughts, but I don't know if you know this, but you don't need to shoehorn "I'll be back" just because Arnold's in the movie. You don't need to tell us that because it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Nobody's expecting him to say it.
I don't need them to shoehorn it in. I don't need them to say it in the trailers, but I do get a kick of hearing him say it at least once.
No, in the words of a great man, okay? No, you've been back enough. I'll be back. Okay? Fucking
Storm, your thoughts on Genisys.
The problem I have with this movie in general, and most importantly the trailers, but the thing is they're trying to catch lightning in a bottle. They're trying so hard to be Terminator 1 and Terminator 2, Judgment Day, that you can watch a trailer and just see how much they're just trying to recapture that lightning in the bottle, hoping to tell fans like, look, it's gonna be as good as these movies, which it's not. But the problem with the trailer is, you know, you give spoilers in the goddamn trailer. It's like fucking John Connor is there. The recent one pissed me off. And he's an adult. He's an adult, and his fucking daughter can recognize him. And not only is he an adult and she can recognize him, but he's a fucking Terminator. You know, and I kind of liked Salvation for what it was. I thought it was better than 3. But a problem with Salvation was they spoiled that movie in the trailer too by showing us that the what's his name, Reese was a fucking Terminator too. That's something that you want to go see in the movie and be surprised about. We don't need to see it in a trailer. I already had doubts about this movie, you know, just seeing the first 2 trailers, and then they show this new trailer. I'm like, man, you know, I really kind of don't care anymore at this point.
All right, Adam, your thoughts on it? Because I know you were the most upset out of everyone. Because you're the Terminator person.
Enter super rage mode. I'm gonna take a.
Give me a minute. I'm in pain. Okay. Just let me. It just looks like a piece of shit. Okay. Every turn in this trailer made me go, "What the fuck?" First of all right. They had to change actors for John Connor again. Okay, whatever. Okay, you know, the guy they got, he's a fine actor. Whatever. I liked him in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I'll give that a pass. Jay Courtney as Kyle Reese? Are you fucked? Oh my god! Fuck you in the ass! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! All right. One, shit fucking actor, as I've said. Okay. 2, looks nothing like Michael Biehn. See, this is the thing. You can bitch about Salvation all you fucking want. Anton Yelchin was a perfect Kyle Reese. He looked like a young Michael Biehn. That's what fucking worked about him.
I just told you my problem with Salvation.
If they had brought anything from that fucking movie, it would have been him. But no, we have to have fucking Jay Courtney, who's like one of the worst fucking actors, to come along in recent memory to play this character. Okay, so that's problem number 2. All right, they have him go back, and yeah, they're trying to do this retcon thing like they did with Star Trek. Now, in this new fucking trailer, apparently John Connor's the bad guy. What? Are you...
This is the one time I wish we were capturing video because it really is funny watching your reaction.
To explain this to people, we have a live video feed to Adam freaking out.
So. Okay, I'm sorry. I just banged my head on my desk like 3 times. Okay, guys, to those who wanted to know. All right, like they're watching it, you can't see it, but it happened. Why is John Connor the fucking bad guy? Like the whole fucking series has been about saving this motherfucker, and now he's the bad guy.
So as everybody can tell. So to try and lift spirits, we're going to talk not Jurassic Park because I really do want to get to that, but real quick.
No, I'm not done.
He's not done.
I'm not done. Suck a dick. Okay.
What time do
First off, okay, like you were saying. Okay, and then let's look at the title. Terminator Genisys. I don't give a fuck if it's pronounced Genesis. It's fucking Genisys is how it's fucking spelled, alright? It's like fucking Fantastic.
They changed it.
Alright, like, suck a dick. Okay, no. With fucking Terminator Genisys, no. There's no reason to fucking spell it like that. I don't care if it's a plot point in the movie, it's still a fucking stupid ass title. Alright, at least Salvation fucking made sense. With Emilia Clarke, yeah, she's a fine actress. Okay, I hope that, again, she looks way too young to be Sarah Connor, but as you said, she does kind of resemble a younger Linda Hamilton, so maybe it can work. And she is a good actress. I do like Game of Thrones. All right. Apparently, J.K. Simmons will be in the movie for a bit, so I mean, maybe he'll be interesting. But no, I'm losing all fucking hope for this.
Not on my tempo. Not on my tempo, Kyle.
You're fired, Arnold.
Not okay with this, but no. Overall, I'm just not okay with this movie. This movie looks like fucking shit, and you can take that to the bank. But there's another trailer that looks just as bad to me, and I'm sure we're going to get to that next. So
yes.
We're getting to something that's better than everything, and obviously because it's just Mad Max, it's going to be amazing. And I don't care what anyone thinks.
No, come on. Let's talk about the bad shit first.
Fine.
I want to use Mad Max to reward myself. Okay.
So Jurassic Park, I know these two freak out, and I'm basically dating the incarnate of the superfan version of being the Batman in Jurassic Park. But so here's you guys. I know your main argument is the raptor thing. So here's a quick thing from the book of the original Jurassic Park. They make comments early on in the book and throughout the book that you can actually train raptors because they're so impressionable when they were young, because they don't come with their teeth. And I know you're all saying, like, how can you train raptors? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But, like,
Here's the thing. It says that in the book, but it doesn't make any sense with what they told us in the first movie, because they changed it.
They can, like
that's the thing.
But if they talk about that kind of thing, how they're impressionable when they're young, like, then yes, you can sell, because you can train wolves, you can train tigers, you can train bears. We don't know, like, we can't be like, oh, you can't train raptors, because they don't exist anymore. Like, we can't make the judgment of being able to train or understand these species because they're not around. So I think if the movie explains it in a way that makes sense, like in the way of, like, training wolves or training tigers, or even, like, then I think it can 100% work, and you could be like, but if they're just like, nah, he's just a raptor trainer, it's just like, what? But I think the movie can make sense. And I know you guys are arguing, so I don't think that point makes sense to argue until we actually see the film. Now, I somewhat agree with it, and I can't really argue with Mandy about it because she's a Jurassic Park fan. I feel like they're kind of like you can only do so many things about Jurassic Park because the movie's named Jurassic Park. You either have to have the park open or just redo the whole first movie. And I think having the park open is clever, but I'm not all on board I'm not convinced about this whole, we're going to make a genetically modified dinosaur.
Oh, fuck that shit. When did Jurassic Park become Dino Crisis 3? The fuck is this bullshit?
When I heard, like, oh, we made our own dinosaur, I'm like, why would you ever
do that?
Because if this movie is following, because I know they're pretty much retconning 2 and 3 from what I've understood, so it's only 1 and then this, because I think they're cutting 2 and 3 out because 2 and 3 are kind of out there. Even 2, like, you can keep 2, but 3 makes no sense. So let's just say.
Here's the thing. Here's the excuse they give for the genetically thing in the trailer. Okay. Oh, well, every time we unveil a new attraction, attendance spikes. I'm sure if you added another fucking flavor at Baskin Robbins, attendance would spike there too. You fucking stupid bitch. Of course. Just resurrect another fucking dinosaur. Don't create a new one, you stupid cunt. Oh my God in heaven.
I think it's trying to tell the story that man is too greedy with their ambitions when it comes to this idea, which I get it. It's not a very subtle way to tell the idea. The message.
That's the thing. It's the same idea that was in the first Jurassic Park, and it was done so much better and with subtlety.
It was, but I think this is more in the section of corporations because this one's actually open and running, and even like Chris Pratt makes like the note in the trailer, like dinosaurs aren't like surprising enough. So I get it's probably commenting on kind of the human nature of needing always something new and instant and gratification. And I'm not going to get upset over the film until it comes out and I see it. My biggest worry is the dinosaurs. I don't think look that great. I think they look fine, but I don't think they look.
Shit.
And I'm really upset they kind of removed the horror roots that Jurassic Park originally came from, because Jurassic Park's a sci-fi movie first, and it's an action movie at least in the other 2 segments. But like, the thing about Jurassic Park I always found terrifying is because it was scary. There was moments when I was terrified. Like, maybe not now I'm going to get scared, but there was moments when I was a kid when I was terrified of that movie.
The T-Rex always scared the shit out of me when it came out.
But, like, I feel like
where's the goat? Bam!
I feel like they kind of removed the roots. I think the movie's going to be average, if not a little bit above, but I don't think it's going to be like, oh, this is crazy. I'm hopefully optimistic. Let's say that. And I'm not going to be blindsided and be like, oh, Jurassic Park is going to be fantastic. I think there's some elements that are really going to do great, and I think there's going to be some other thing. I think it's just too on the head. But you know what? It's giving me an excuse to go see a movie before dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. I'm not honestly going to argue with that.
Okay. Here's my general consensus on this whole thing. Okay, I think I just used up all my fucking anger for Terminator, but with this, you saw how crazy I was fucking going, okay? With that. But, yeah, with this whole thing, Jurassic Park is one of my favorite films. Okay, the books are 2 of my favorite books. I love the books. All right, but my whole thing is I like the story of the park being open. That's cool, but everything they've shown in the trailers, I'm just not impressed with. Okay, the CG is all over the fucking place, and it bothers me because they said they were going to go back to a mix of CG and practical, like the puppetry, like they did with Sam Winston in the original film, and even in Lost World, you know, it was there, and it looked great. And the movie is terrible, but you know, the dinosaur effects look great in that. With this, they all look fucking like fake-ass CGI creations. Not a single one of them looks convincing. Hell, hit Jurassic Park 3 all you want. When the fucking pteranodons were in the damn cage, it looked like fucking pteranodons were in the cage. They didn't
Adam was going into school. Yo, you told me dinosaurs were extinct. Have you seen this movie? You see, this is the documentary, right? And then he was kicked out of high school, and we know that's why his education is laxing.
But seriously, all right, like the things that they show me, I'm just unimpressed by. Like the gyrospheres look fucking stupid. All right, Bryce Dallas Howard. I don't think she's a great actress, but she's hot as hell. But she's not a very good actress. Ron Howard, you made a hot daughter. Just take that and call it a win. Yeah, her character is a fucking idiot from what we've seen in this. Making the other dinosaur is the dumbest fucking shit ever. Okay, like with the original, when they created the dinosaurs, you know, and Ian Malcolm, okay, makes a great line that, you know, genetic experimentation is one of the greatest advances of man, but Hammond wields it like a kid who's found his dad's gun. Mankind didn't think before it acted, and it was done so much more subtly in that film. And it's like, well, could we do this, and should we do this with the whole splicing two dinosaurs together? Well, of course you shouldn't do that, you fucking idiot. Okay, so yeah, so far I'm just not behind the movie. I'm hoping it's good. I don't go into any movie. I swear to God, I really don't go into any movie wanting to hate it. Okay, I can go into a movie thinking I'll hate it, but I want every movie I see to surprise me in some way.
I don't know, man. You came into Age of Extinction really wanting to hate it.
This, what I've seen in the trailer, this and Terminator Genisys need to pull a miracle, a barrage of fucking surprises out of their asses to make me like their films. Okay, and that's all I have to say.